All right, y'all, I'm just gonna get on here and talk about anything because I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna put a disclaimer out right now. Like, this week is gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess when it comes to content and shit. Like, you might as well just consider this entire week and maybe a little bit of next week just me being off. Like, I'm just gonna be chilling because my birthday is on the 19th. My friends are already showing up into the city, like, as we speak. Like, you think I'm playing? My birthday is on the 19th. Okay, so you already know that this weekend I'm going to be a mess. So y'all better just take the content that you're getting. If you want some more content, you better go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. You better go to in the description box right now and go to relatable content. We're gonna be putting out another episode on Monday coming up. So it's like, you're gonna have to just I'm gonna be drunk, girl. Like, I'm gonna be drunk. Now, I'm gonna start this talking about everything, everywhere, all at once. I'm not gonna spoil it though at all. I'm not gonna spoil it. But listen, if you were wondering, cause I don't know, I feel like my friend and Gio and I were talking about this. Like, we were saying that the marketing for this is probably gonna be word of mouth. But the movie is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's everything. I went to see that shit yesterday. That's just everything, all right? It's a multiverse kind of movie, and I think that might have made people be like, I don't know, because of the whole Marvel thing, but let me tell you something. It is grounded in a relationship between a mother and a daughter, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. And I think that it just does an excellent job. Listen, what I'm saying though is that if you were curious about the movie or wondering if you should go watch it, if you like cool shit and sci-fi shit, but it's not even like soup, it's like, I don't even know how to describe it. But just go watch the shit if you're interested. All I'm saying is I got my life, so I want to see what y'all think. And it's a movie that knows us. I just want to know what y'all think. I just want to know what y'all think. And if y'all want me to talk about it or whatever, y'all go see this weekend or whatever, and y'all want me to talk about it, then I'll talk about it. Like, we could do a live stream maybe later on, like after this whole weekend, birthday festivities and shit go on. We can talk about it, but I'm only gonna do it if y'all want me to, so just let me know, okay? Also, this new shot of Wanda was just released. What I find funny, sorry. What I find funny is that it's Doctor Strange's movie, but we see Wanda everywhere. Like, it's Wanda. It's Wanda. It's Wanda's movie. I'm so sorry, Sir Strange. I know that you studied hard to be a doctor. I mean, we're not gonna take that away from you. But Wanda's just really that girl. Sorry, Wanda's that girl. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is a picture of Wanda. She has this Ultron bot head in the telekinetic grasp of her sickening ass chaos magic powers, bitch. And I need to know what's going on. There's a lot of things talking about, bitch. She's gonna drag the shit out of Illuminati, bitch. We already know that she's coming to cook Commentage. She's coming to cook Commentage. Them hoes was just like with they little fucking force fields and shit, bitch. They was over here like, you know that Doctor Strange force field, pew, 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 bitch. That's not gonna do shit. That's not gonna do shit. Wanda's coming to drag the shit out you, bitch. I'm gonna, oh my god. Get up. Oh, man, can't come soon enough, bitch. So real quick, almost done with the TV shows and shit real quick, but I have a quick Moon Knight question. I'm just like, why haven't we got Thor Love and Thunder trailer yet? Like, okay, at this point it's kind of preposterous, right? Like, so because Gore the God Butcher is gonna be in Thor Love and Thunder, he's literally what he sounds like, he's gonna be killing gods. I keep wondering if Gore is gonna come through on this series at maybe at the end of it, and that's why they're just like, we got to wait to release the trailer. I don't know what the hell's going on. Like, is Gore, because this show, Moon Knight's all about gods and shit, bitch, which first of all, the show is cute, right? You know, Oscar Isaac acting his ass off, we already knew that shit. But I'm just like, is Gore gonna come through at the end of this show, or, you know what I mean, and start doing what he needs to do with the gods, like, you know, he's a God Butcher. He's gonna slice and chop them hoes up, maybe. And that's why we haven't gotten the trailer yet. What do y'all think? Because I think he might be coming. I don't know, something's coming. Something's coming. Either way, somebody needs to take the staff away from this motherfucker. Somebody needs to take the staff away from him, or at least kick the staff a little bit so he can trip and fall. I don't even know if he need that staff the way he be walking around. Cause sometimes I see him with that glowing ass fucking, you know, lightsaber, and then other times I don't see him with that shit. So I'm like, do you need the shit to walk or not, baby? So either way, somebody need to take that shit away from this man, because he's an absolute danger. He's a literal threat to humanity. So if someone could do that really quick, I would really appreciate that. Also, I want the showrunners over at House of the Dragon to know that they playing with me. I want them to know they playing with me. Y'all are absolutely grinding my last gears every single day I wake up, and there's no House of the Dragon trailer, bitch. I'm going to literally another one. Thank you. Another one. Thank you.
Another one. Thank you. Another one. Thank you. Another one, thank you.
Every time. I'm gonna tally it up. And that's how many days that y'all will be locked up in a dungeon and be forced to watch the final episode. Actually, you'll be forced to watch the final season of Game of Thrones over and over and over until all them days are completed, okay? So, and like I said, the trailer won't even count. If you release the shit tomorrow and it don't have no dragons in it, the trailer don't count, okay? I want y'all to know that. You know what I'm saying to you? You need to stop playing with me and give me what I asked for. Give me what I asked for. So apparently Viola Davis is releasing this memoir, right? It's coming up. And she talked about a lot of stuff. She talked about her experience in Juilliard and her experience being black there and how it's almost like they was trying to erase that shit. She talked about, it was like a little thing that she had released in New York, I don't know, New York Times or something, talking about it. But she also talked about her experience like running from these boys when she was younger because of like her skin and the fact that she was black, and how this person was basically black, but I guess because he felt like he came from a different place. He was also, you know, leading the pack, chasing her around as a kid, and they was throwing rocks and bricks and shit at her, and she talking about how that got punched her, and it was a lot. But what they used to get people's attention, like for the headline, was the fact that some actresses, some black actresses, were saying that she was not pretty enough to do the role of How to Get Away with Murder. Davis revealed that following her casting, a friend had come to her after overhearing several actors and actresses, all of whom were black, say that she wasn't pretty enough to pull it off, according to the Times. The experience was unlike the other colorist, racist, and anti-black criticism the then 47-year-old star had endured, in that she couldn't shake this feedback. And that is something like, every time I see stories like that or hear about stories like that, I'm like, what if, can you imagine if Viola Davis had been discouraged from that point on? Like, we would not have gotten the masterpiece that is Annalise Keating. You see what I'm saying? Like, I wonder, like, damn, sometimes that shit, like, if you internalize that shit and there's multiple people saying that shit about you and you're already going through shit and you're already insecure about some shit, bitch, and she was already talking about her experience in Juilliard, and you know what I mean? Like, can you imagine? And I think about the people who have been discouraged and would be like, no, never mind, I won't do it. Like, after hearing some shit like that, you know, I just, like, that shit is, I don't know how they do that. And then, you have to navigate an industry like that, and then you perform so well on top of that. So it's not like you just navigate the industry and you just doing mediocre shit. Like, she's Viola Davis. You know what I mean? So all of that going on in your mind, and then you have to come to set and perform like you think, like, you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Either way, we need names, because it's Viola Davis. Are you serious? She's not pretty enough to pull the role off. First of all, listen, to me, Viola Davis is fucking beautiful. I mean, but I don't know. That sucks that she has to go through all that shit. I'm not saying this is the only reason why they didn't say some shit like that, but you know, sometimes hoes be jealous. Sometimes they be jealous, girl. Sometimes they be jealous, because it's not even like y'all came for her acting skills. It's not like y'all, you know what I mean? It's not like they came for her, oh, she can't perform well. That shit, y'all trying to talk about her looks, bitch, I'm like, girl, bye. So there are apparently 23 people injured in a shooting in New York in a subway. Apparently there were like smoke bombs and actual like unexploded bombs and shit that were used as well. And people are talking about this situation in, you know, from multiple perspectives. So the first way is just talking about how they spend billions and billions and billions of dollars on cops, and they first of all didn't prevent it like they always point to. They always try to use that as an excuse, like, oh well, what happened? We need cops. We need trillions of cops on the street because they prevent it. It's like they don't. And the second thing is that y'all's budget, NYPD budget, I think is like bigger than North Korea's entire military budget. And their camera system in the area that the shooting happened, apparently, you know, they was worried it was gonna get no security footage, surveillance footage, or it's like the system was apparently malfunctioning and there was 600 cameras in the area apparently. So it's like, y'all have that, but where's the coin going? Like, what are y'all doing? And on top of that, this is a guy who ended up finding the shooter because he was at large. He was still at large, I think. And this guy, he's somebody who works at a bodega, and he was just like, I found him on security camera. Look, just listen.
Hi, how are you? What is your name?
I'm good. My name is Zach. I was working inside the store, and I was doing security cameras inside, and I see the guy, he walking from the screen. I see him from the cameras, so I thought, oh shit, this guy, let me call the police. And I call him and we catch him.
Zach, you are a hero. Thank you so much.
No problem.
We
try
thank you.
to like make the people safe always, because the people is nice, the life is nice, you know?
Thank you, Zach.
So he's the one who ended up finding him. And then it's just like, so what's the purpose? What's the purpose? Take these billions of dollars away from these cops, bitch, and give it to social services. They don't know what they did. What are they doing? What are they doing? Anyway, so I just thought that was very interesting. After pouring billions and billions of dollars into their laps, it's like, we don't know what's going on, but they be posted at the turnstile. So anyway, while that is going on, more violence. Yes, right here in good old Georgia, Governor Kemp signs a bill into law allowing concealed carry of handguns without a license. So it's like, wow. It just makes it so much, it's gonna be so much more peaceful. It's gonna be so much more peaceful, right? Because more guns on the streets means more peace, right? Right? Yeah, that's what they said. You should not have to be, you know, having oversight by the government if you want to carry guns, if you want to protect yourself. That's how they're kind of trying to, you know, pass it off. But yeah, all in-depth analysis and all that shit aside, it's funny how America chooses to deal with problems. Just throw more guns at it. And like, it's just logic, right? If you have more guns on the street, there'll be less violence, right? Yeah, makes total sense. Oh, we're really gonna die out here, like for real. And last but not least, I don't know who this rapper is, Maino, whatever the hell. It was a viral moment on Twitter because he was just explaining his race play fantasies.
Yeah.
The role play.
What was the roles?
This feels like it's gonna be so wrong.
It's so wrong. I'm gonna tell you right now. I've never talked about this.
Ah, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
I like to be like a runaway slave.
Okay, no.
Maino.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I like to play like a disobedient slave with a white woman.
So tell me like what you say.
It's like me getting whooped, right?
You get whooped?
It's like I play like you whipping, but most of them don't want to play like that. This
Yeah, I was gonna say, what white?
Your master's wife.
And I'm the runaway.
And I just got whooped by Massa for eyeballing you. But the whole time you've been really, you know, you liked it. You've been eyeballing me. Just finished getting whooped, and you're gonna say, no, Billy Joe, no, Billy Joe, no. Massa's not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. And I said, you know you want it, lady.
What if they call you the N-word?
See, this is
because this comes with it.
This is where it goes deep, and this is where I'll probably be canceled after this.
You be like,
and I find that shit so. It's just like, yes, massa, yes, massa. Like, what are we? And they was over here having a big conversation. Them have a big conversation about emasculation and all that. I'm like, y'all gotta worry about that shit. You don't worry about what the queers are doing and the gays are doing. Worry about that. What's that? He said sticks and stones might break his motherfucking bones. But chains and whips. Chain and whip. excite him, all right? And on that note, I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, make sure you check out all the links in my description box and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.
I know your nigga wanna take a bite of this. I always got the nigga begging for just one kiss. I know your nigga wanna take a bite of this.